This is 5 Minutes with Mary. I am Mary. This is part 2 of working from home. Thank you for tuning in today. Number 11, socializing with colleagues. Companies with remote work culture usually offer ways to socialize. For example, they may have a chat channels where remote employees can talk about common interests. Even if you're highly introverted and don't like socializing, give a few interactive experiences a try so that you're familiar with them if you decide to try them later. Number 12, show up to meetings and be heard. Certainly, you'll take part in video conferences and conference calls, but it's a good idea to attend optional meetings sometimes. Be sure to speak up during the meeting so everyone knows you're on the call. A simple thanks everyone and goodbye at the close of a meeting will go a long ways towards making your presence known. Number 13, for those unexpectedly working from home who are also trying to reduce face-to-face contact, set up a video call with your colleagues or manager once a week to check in. Number 14, take sick days. When you're not well, take the sick time you need. If sick days are part of your compensation package, take the time off that you need. Not taking it is like throwing away money. Keep in mind that sometimes it's best to rest and get better so that you can be at your most productive self in the long term. 15. Look for training opportunities. When you're not in an office with your fellow employees, you might miss out on training and skills development courses that are taught in person. You might be missing out on an opportunity to learn something useful. Speak up and make sure you include it. In addition to top-down training, you can request online or in-person courses, training, and coaching if you need it. For people who work remotely 100% of the time, look for learning opportunities that are taught at the company's headquarters or your closest office. Number 16, over-communicate. Working remotely requires you to over-communicate. Tell everyone who needs to know about your schedule and availability often. When you finish a project or an important task, say so. Over-communicating doesn't necessarily mean you have to write a 5-page paragraph essay to explain your every move, but it does mean repeating yourself from time to time. Joke about how you must have mentioned your upcoming vacation 6 times already. Number 17. When you work remotely full-time, you must be positive to the point where it may feel like you're being overly positive. Otherwise, you risk sounding like a jerk. So embrace the exclamation point. Find your favorite emoji or whatever you need to stay in a positive vein. Number 18, take advantage of your perks. Working remotely comes with unique perks. Take advantage of them. You deserve them. After all, you're working from home and you're locked in, so take advantage of any perks you can receive. Number 19, don't be too hard on yourself. Have a reputation for being extremely disciplined. After all, it takes serious focus to do full-time office job from an unconventional space. That said, everyone lets their attention drift sometimes. If you find yourself working one minute and booking flights for your upcoming vacation the next, don't reprimand yourself too harshly. Instead, ask yourself whether people in the office setting do the same thing. If the answer is yes, cut yourself some slack, then go back to work. And finally, number 20, end your day with a routine. Just as you should start your day with a routine, create a habit that signals the close of the workday. It might be a sign off with a business messaging app, an evening dog walk, or a 6 p.m. yoga class. Something as simple as shutting down your computer, turning on a favorite podcast will do. Whatever you choose, do it consistently to mark the end of the working hours. Trying to say with all of the 20 tips is figure out what works best for you. Sometimes the answer is apparent, but other times you might need some inspiration from other people who are in the same boat. A supportive community of remote employees does exist, whether you find them in your organization's Slack channel or online through blogs or Twitter. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions and/or comments, please send them to askmary101@yahoo.com. Once again, that's askmary101@yahoo.com. Take care. See you next time. Goodbye.